Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share something a bit more personal, a story about a lesson that completely shifted my perspective on life. It's something I think about almost every day, and I hope it resonates with you too. It all started a few years ago. I was in my early 20s, full of ambition, and absolutely obsessed with my career. I was that person who always stayed late, answered emails at midnight, and sacrificed weekends for a project. My mantra was, work hard now, live later. I truly believed that success was a mountain I had to conquer, and I was willing to give up everything to reach the summit. My friends would invite me out, and I'd say I was too busy. My family would call, and I'd rush them off the phone, my mind still on a spreadsheet. I was so focused on the future, on this imaginary finish line where I'd finally have time for happiness, that I completely ignored the present. I was living in a constant state of almost, always waiting for the next promotion, the next paycheck, the next milestone to finally let myself breathe. The wake-up call came in the form of my grandfather. He was my hero, a man who lived a simple but incredibly rich life. He loved gardening, telling bad jokes, and spending hours just sitting on his porch, watching the world go by. One afternoon, I was visiting him, and of course, I had my laptop open. He sat down next to me and just watched me type for a few minutes. Then he quietly said, "You know, I spent a lot of my life chasing things I thought would make me happy. A bigger house, a fancier car. But all the things I truly remember, the things that make me smile when I close my eyes, they weren't things I bought. They were moments. The time your grandmother and I danced in the kitchen to an old song on the radio. The afternoon I taught your dad how to fish. The day you were born." He looked at my screen and then back at me. "You're running so fast, you're going to miss the scenery. This," he said, pointing to the world around us, "this is the good stuff. It's happening right now." That conversation hit me like a ton of bricks. I was chasing a future that wasn't guaranteed at the expense of a present that was slipping through my fingers. I realized my grandfather wasn't rich in money, but he was wealthy in memories, in moments of pure, simple joy. And what did I have? A list of accomplishments and a whole lot of missed opportunities for connection. From that day forward, I made a change. It wasn't drastic. I didn't quit my job and move to a remote island. But I started closing my laptop at 6 p.m. I started saying yes to dinner with friends. I started calling my family just to chat, with no agenda. I started taking walks without my phone, just to notice the way the light hit the leaves on the trees. The lesson was simple, yet profound. Life is not a destination. It's the journey. The good stuff isn't waiting for you at the top of the mountain. It's in the small, everyday moments. The shared laughter, the quiet conversations, the feeling of the sun on your face, that's the real treasure. That's the lesson I will never, ever forget. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope it gives you a little something to think about. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content. I'd love to hear about a lesson you'll never forget in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.